Michigan's new minimum wage and sick time policies were supposed to take effect next week.
But now the governor is asking for a delay after neither side has agreed to what those policies should look like. News 8's Adriana Doria spoke to a local bar owner and bartender who this would directly impact to get their reaction. She joins us live in the studio with more. Adriana?
Yeah, Brian Amber, today a spokesperson for Governor Whitmer's office said she's encouraging lawmakers to reach a bipartisan deal, and if they can't, she's asking them to pass an extension to give them more time to work towards a solution. And while this news of a possible extension is bringing some relief to businesses and workers, they're still left wondering why this was even in discussion to begin with. Next month will mark Kelly Beek's 30-year anniversary working at Bob's Bar in Grand Rapids, a lifestyle and job she says she loves. But with the discussions of abandoning tips for workers and paying them minimum wage, which she says is significantly lower than what she would make now, she's left wondering why this started in the first place.
I just don't know who thought that this would be a good idea for anybody. And when you build your whole life like I did, I need this money, to pay what we got going on. So without it, everything would be not so well.
The minimum wage and sick time changes were originally scheduled to take effect on February 21st, following a Michigan Supreme Court ruling last year. The Senate was hoping to raise the minimum wage 2 years before the House schedule that would slowly grow the tipped wage without phasing it out. But the House plan would not adjust changes to the tipped wage at all. For Beek, tips are her livelihood.
Nobody is going to be able to survive being paid on minimum wage. That's not even something that's feasible in today's times. And what people don't understand is if this happens, him paying us more money, or in any small business, therefore prices are going to go up. People aren't going to be able to afford to go out. They're not going to be able to afford to eat.
Kelly's boss, Bob Quay, the owner of Bob's Bar, says a policy like this is detrimental for his bar and for others.
As it stands right now, it's a death kill for the industry. It really is.
Governor Whitmer's office told News 8 she's still hopeful for a bipartisan deal to protect workers while also providing help for small businesses.
You're going to see a lot of places, they're going to have to increase prices 30% across the board. And that's going to drive volume down, and a lot of them can't afford to do that, and they're going to go out of business. It's going to be hard for me to retain employees. They're going to go work somewhere else.
If a bipartisan agreement isn't reached by the end of this week, the governor is pushing for that short-term extension that would delay policy changes through the 1st of July. Live in the studio, I'm Adriana Doria, News 8.